we create. See, I'm very excited. I really love the fact. See, spirituality to a lot of people, it starts with a certain fascination, certain understanding, some sort of catharsis that people go through that sort of moves them into a certain zone, right? And I'm hoping that this would short circuit the catharsis for a lot of people. I think there's nothing like beauty to really draw you into spirituality, right? And we try to build that world. I mean, the 2.5 hours that you'll sit in the theater, and when you watch it, I'm pretty sure it will draw you into in the most beautiful way. You don't have to wait for a catharsis for you to turn spiritual. Is what I say. Times that we live in, again, we're living in a lot of, I mean, there's polarization is sort of rampant in the world, and there is always, you're either this side or that side, and Krishna is the one person who taught us not to be on either side. Just go with the flow, as they say, right? And he's really gone with the flow. I mean, and all he had to offer was love. When people cursed him, he said tathastu. When people sort of snubbed him, he would say tathastu and move on, right? He's the only God character, and I use the word very carefully, in our history, who has not, he's not like gone on a rampant. He never really fought too many wars and killed too many people. There are no stories like that about him, right? So there's always, but he's always been a negotiator. He's always found a way. Either he deals it with his heart, or he deals it with his sharp intellect, or he deals with his soul. Only three aspects. And when you deal with any of these three aspects, you can't be wrong, right? So, and which is what the three parts are going to be about. The first part is all about his heart, and Hridayam. Second part is Manaha, which is all about his negotiation and the strategy. And the third one is Atman, which is pure, unadulterated Bhagavad Gita, right? But again, each of them being, the content cannot change. I cannot compromise. I cannot reinvent. I can't do any of those sort of things. But the way I tell the story can be beautiful and immersive.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the only thing that we were able to sort of bring to the party.
No, absolutely. No, I completely agree with you. And I think artistic representation is obviously at the maker's discretion for sure. But I think I always mention it's always the intention, with which a story is told. And that's what I always believe in. And from what I've seen, honestly, it looks really, really beautiful.